So today we're going to look into paper 5, probability and statistic 1, February March 2025. Question number 1. Jacob throws 3 coins at the same time. The first coin is biased so that the probability of obtaining a head when it's thrown is 1 over 3. And the second coin is also biased where the probability of head is 1 over 4. And third coin is also biased where the probability of getting hit is 1 over 5. Show that probability x equal to 2 is 3 over 20. Okay, so we just list down all the probabilities for our reference. So for the first coin, the probability of getting hit will be 1 over 3. Second coin, the probability of getting hit will be 1 over 4. And the third coin will be probability of getting hit is 1 over 5. This is what is given by the question. And if the probability of getting hit is 1 over 3, then probability of getting tail or no hit is 2 over 3. Probability of getting tail or no hit is 3 over 4. And probability of getting tail will be 4 over 5. Okay, and here the question said the randomly x is the number of hit obtained. So when we said probability x equal to 2, which means there are 2 hit, 1 tail, and therefore the probability of getting hit, it can be either hit, tail, which means the first coin I got hit, the second coin I got hit, and the third coin I got tail. Or it can be hit, tail, hit, first coin hit, second coin tail, and third coin is hit as well. And the last option is tail, hit, hit. Means the first coin is tail, second and third coin will be the hit. Therefore, the probability of getting hit, and tail, or hit, tail, hit, or tail, hit. Okay, so will be 1 over 15 plus 1 over 20 plus 1 over 30. So you'll get 3 over 20. Okay, draw up the probability distribution table of x. Okay, so here we have 3 coins in total and he throw simultaneously, okay, at the same time. So which means the probability of getting x, so it can be you can have 0x. Okay, the probability of getting x, it can be either 0, means there is no tail, no hit at all 3 is hit, or you can get 1 hit and 2 tail, or 2 hit, 1 tail, or 3 hit, 0 tail. Okay, so probability of getting 0 hit, which means all 3 is tail. Okay, all 3 is tail, so it's going to be 2 over 3, 2 over 4. Okay, so 2 over 3 times 3 over 4 times 4 over 5. So I'll get 2 over 5. So probability of getting x equal to 1 will be probability of hit, tail, or tail, hit, tail, or tail, tail, hit. Okay, so it's going to be 1 over 5 times, sorry, it's 1 over 3. Equal to probability of head, tail, tail. So it will be 1 over 3 times 3 over 4 times 4 over 5, or 2 over 3 times 1 over 4 times 4 over 5, or 2 over 3 times 3 over 4 times 1 over 5. So you press your calculator, you will get 13 over 30. So probability x equal to 2 is already found out from your part A, which is 3 over 20. And probability x equal to 3, which means all is 8. So 8 will be 1 over 3 times 1 over 4 times 1 over 5, which is 1 over 60. Okay, therefore the probability distribution table, we start with x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3. And probability x equal to x will be x equal to 1 is 2 over 5, 13 over 30, 3 over 20, 1 over 60. Okay, so you must make sure that after you do this, the summation of this must be equivalent to 1, because sum of probability is always equivalent to 1. Okay, see, it is given that Ex equal to 47 over 60. Find the variance of x. So in order to find the variance of x, the formula will be Ex square minus Ex square. Okay, so Ex is already given 47 over 60, so we need to find the Ex square. So Ex square will be, the formula will be sum of x square multiply probability x equal to x, which is going to be the x square, 0 square multiply with the respective probability, 1 square multiply 13 over 30 plus 2 square multiply 3 over 20 plus 3 square multiply 1 over 60. Okay, so you calculate this, you should get 71 over 60. Therefore variance of x will be 71 over 60 minus 47 over 60. 47 over 60 square. Okay, so you'll get 2051 over 3600, or you can write in a 3 figure 0.570. Okay, now let's go to question number 2. Last year, an online store sold large number of computers. 55 were made by company F, 30 is G, and 15 is H. A random sample of 3 customers bought a computer from the store. Find the probability that 3 customers bought all made by different companies. So means we're going to find the probability of the customer can buy the computer from F, G, and H. But take note that they never specifically mention what is the order of the customer bought. It can be like a first customer, second customer, third customer, or it also can be the first customer bought from G, the second customer bought from F, and the third customer bought from H, also can. Or it can be the first customer bought from G, second is H and F. Okay, and it continues. So we can also treat this as a permutation, like what we call FGH. So we got three elements and we're going to arrange all these three elements. So it's going to be 3 factorial. So 3 factorial, which is 6. Okay, means there are 6 different possibilities of the customers buy it from the different companies. Okay, therefore the probability of all three is different is going to be 0.55 multiply 0.3 multiply 0.15, and since there are 6 different possibilities, we multiply with 6. Okay, so it will be 0.185 or 0.149, doesn't matter. Okay, then B, a random sample of 12 customers bought a computer from the store is chosen. Find the probability that fewer than 10 customer bought computer from made by this. So fewer than 10. So they want probability of x smaller or equivalent to 10. Sorry, only smaller than, fewer than. So means the customer who bought from the company F should be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in an easy way, we can make it like a 1 minus probability x more than 10. Means the total probability is always 1. And if I said more than equal to 10 means out of 12 customers, 10 of them bought from F. Out of 12 customers, 11 buy from F. Okay, so it's going to be 1 minus probability x equal to 10 or x equal to 11 or x equal to 12. So it's going to be 1 minus 12C10 multiply with what's the probability of getting from F. So F is 55. So 0.55 power of 10, 0.45 power of 2. Okay, plus 12C11, 0.55 power of 11, 0.45 power of 1, or 12C12, 0.55 power of 12. Okay, so it's going to be 1 minus. So you press your calculator, you can use your binomial distribution if you're using the class list calculator. So it's going to be 0.0338529 plus 0.0075229 plus 0.0007662, which is your final answer will be 0.958. I just give the final answer to the trade significant figure. It doesn't matter. Okay. A random sample of 40 customers 140 customers who each bought a customer from this store is chosen. Use a suitable approximation. So when the word mentioned here, suitable approximation, so whatever we do just now is a binomial. So this indicate that we cannot use the binomial. We're going to use the approximation. So normally approximation refers to the binomial approximated to the normal distribution. Okay, so find the probability that more than 24 customer bought a computer from H. So here your initially is a binomial, so it's a binomial with 140 customer and from H. So the probability of getting from H is 0.15. Okay, so 0.15. So since it is, you can test your NP. So your NP will be 140 multiplied 0.15 is equivalent to 21. Okay, you can directly use this because here the question already asks you to use the strawberry proportion, so we know that it's going to approximate to the normal distribution, so we no need to justify this. So where NPQ is going to be 140 multiply 0.15 multiply 0.85, so you will get 17.85. Therefore, it's going to be normal distribution with the mean 21 and variance 17.85. Okay, and then the one find the probability x more than 24. And please take note, when you do the approximation, we need to do the continuity correction. Okay, since 24 is here and they ask for more than 24, is not including 24, so we will put plus 0.5. So it's going to be x more than 24 plus 0.5. Okay, so it's going to be more equal x more equal to 24.5. And now we do the standardization. So probability set score more than 24.5 minus 21 over square root 17.85. Okay, so you'll get probability set score more than or equivalent to 0.8284. If you refer to the normal distribution table, okay, we want to find the probability of this. So here will be the 0.8284. So this is the region. Okay, and if you refer to the normal distribution table, whatever we get here is actually this part. Okay, we are getting this part. So it's going to be 1 minus 0.8284. Okay, so 0.82, okay, and 0.828 is here. Okay, so it will be 0.7939 plus 0.0022. Okay, so it's going to be 1 minus 0.7961. Okay, so you can actually for your case you can directly press a calculator. Okay, but you must know how to write the equation, this thing. So it's going to be 0.204. Okay, for this part, to calculate this, actually you can use directly your calculator. It doesn't matter. Okay, you can use your calculator or you can refer to the table here. Okay, so 0.828. Okay, so it's going to be 0.7939 plus 0.0022. Make sure whenever you write for this, you must use 4 decimal place. So you will get 0.7961. Okay. Okay, question number 3. The length of 250 certain plan using the summarized below. On the grid, draw a cumulative frequency graph to illustrate this information. Okay, so you can notice here the class boundary is not closed. Okay, it's like 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19. So we close the boundaries first. Okay, so here the lower boundary will be 4.5 to 9.5. 9.5 to 14.5, 14.5 to 19.5, and so on. Okay, so I create another table for me so that I can draw the cumulative frequency. So we need to add another column here where less than 4.5 so that we can have a zero. So for the length, okay, so less than 4.5, less or equal to 9.5, 14, 19. Okay, so 14 point, less or equal to 14.5, less or equal to 19.5, less or equivalent to 24.5, less or equal to 29 and 29.5, and less or equal to 39.5. Okay, so your cumulative frequency here will be 0, so 18, 28. So 18, so 18 plus 28 is 46. So 46 plus 60, you will get 106. So 106 plus 72 will be 178. So 178 plus 42 will be 226, and this will be 250. You can add up the last number here, 24, so you get the same answer. Okay, so now we're going to use the thing, maybe I smaller a bit. Okay, okay, done. So you can draw the grid. Okay, so this will be your cumulative frequency. So so length in cm, and this will be your cumulative frequency. Okay, please write in the full term cumulative frequency and 0. So now we need to label until 39. Okay, so so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So maybe we can also begin something like this if you want. So 0, and here I begin with 4.5. Okay, so 4.5, maybe a plus 10, so 14.5, 24.5, 34.5, and yeah, 44.5. And for this I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I want I can make it here some more. One more thing. Okay, so 7, 35, 38, 30. So I can make it 35, 70, 105, 140, 175, 210. Oops, why didn't get? So I change here. Sorry. So I start here 35. So I start here no 0. So I make it 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, and 200 and sorry, 300, 280. So 280. So make sure you write your axis, so cumulative frequency. So it's going to be, it's very difficult for me to write. It's okay, fine. I just write in this way. So cumulative frequency. Okay, so make sure you label your axis. It's very important. So first one is 0, 0. So here is the first one. And then for second one, 9.5 will be here midpoint. So 9.5 is will be 0.45, 0.4 somewhere here. And then 6 to 1.15. So 14.5 will be 1.15. So 1. So here 46, 2.65, 2.65 is somewhere here. Okay, and then 178, 4.45. So oops, I'm sorry. So it's 14.19 is 2.65. So 2.65. So actually how I'm calculating here is actually I just divide 18 divide by 40. So 18 divided by 40, so you get 0.45, 0.45. So it's 0, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0.45. So similarly, 46 divided by 40, so I got 46 divided by 40, I got 1.15. So 1.15. Okay, so I do the same for the other things. So 106 divided by 40, I got 2.65. So 19.5 is 106. Okay, and then 24 is 178. 178 divided by 40, 4.45. So 24 is 4.45. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4.45. I do like that. Okay, and then for 29.5 is 2 to 6 divided by 40, 5.65. 29 is here. So for 5.65 is somewhere here. Okay, and the last one is 250 is 39. 39.5 will be somewhere here. So 250 divided 40 will be 6.25. 125. Okay. My graph might not look very nice because I'm using the tablets. It's not feasible for me to draw a nice curve. I throw the thing wrong. Okay, it's something like this. My graph might not look very perfect because I'm using the tablet, and yeah, so it's something like this. Okay, so make sure you label your axis, cumulative frequency, and the length. Okay, it's quite important. Okay, then for B, use your graph of these levers where length of the k or more. So k or more. So normally we look at the below part. So k or more means is something like this. So 38% is from somewhere here. Okay. So what we do below part. So 100 minus 0 point, sorry, 38% will be 62. 62%. Okay, so we calculate out of 250 what is the 62%. 0.62 will be 155. So means we look for 155. So 155 divided by 40 will be 3.875. So 1 2 3 3.7 3.87 3.5678. So it's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. Why am I drawing like this? Yeah, it's using tablets a bit difficult for me to somewhere here. Okay, this point. So from here is 10, so it's going to be 15.5, 16.5, 17.5, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.5 approximately. Okay, so approximately is 22.5. Okay, approximately. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so approximately 22.5. So which is going to be 22.5. So the K value is 22.5. So you just look through the value here. Okay. Okay, now calculate an estimate for the mean length of this. So to calculate the mean length estimate means, so this is a grouped data. So it's going to be the midpoint multiplied with the frequency divide with total frequency. Okay, so the midpoint of each data will be, so you can write here 7, 18. So can I, so I just, okay, it's just easy for me. I just just copy this. Yes. Okay, I just copy and paste here, so it's easy for my calculation. I don't need to refer every time. So for the first here, the midpoint is 7, 12, 17, 22, 27, and the midpoint for this is 34.5. Okay, you just find the midpoint. So it's going to be 7 times 18 plus 12 times 28 plus 17 times 60 plus 22 times 72 plus 27 times 48 plus 34.5 times 24 divided by 250. Okay, so it's going to be 5190 over 250. Okay, so that's all from me today. Thank you.